Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching my closet tour video. If you haven't seen it as yet, you can go ahead and watch that as well. I'd like to thank you so much for the support, and just a reminder to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out on a video. So today's video, I'm gonna actually show you guys my makeup look in my closet tour video, because I had a people comment that they really liked it and they just wanted to see how I achieved that makeup look. It's really simple, and just a disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist or a professional at all, so the professionals might judge this video, but I still just wanted to show you guys what I do to achieve that look. So I'll just jump right into the video. To get started, I'm going to moisturize my face with the Cocoa Butter Moisturizing Day Cream. It has SPF 15, just in case like exposure to the sun. I mean, I use this on a daily basis even if I'm not doing my makeup, so I'll put a little bit like this on my finger and I will rub that together and make sure that I get it all over my face. And that is the first thing that I do all the time when I do my makeup. I actually do not use a primer. This is my primer. This is an all-in-one for me. If you use a primer, you can go ahead and use that as well, but everyone does things differently. So whatever works for you is what I would say. Only you know your skin type. So the next thing that I will do is I will take my concealer. This is the Born This Way concealer. It is a couple shades lighter than my my foundation is what you want to get for your concealer, or at least that's what I think, to cover up whatever imperfections that you might want to. And I will, of course, I have under eye bags, so I usually just put a little bit there on each side. And then if I have like some acne, I have acne spots, acne marks, things like those, I will put, I have like a kind of like a new mark there, so I'll put those there, just like kind of on the spots. That's what I'll do. And this is in the shade medium nude if anyone is interested. And I'll take my sponge. I know this needs to be washed, but that's how it gets. And I will just blend this in with my sponge, and I will actually put it, kind of just drag it over on the eyelid as well. I know there are like eyelid, I don't know, there's specific things that you can use for your eyelid, but this is just what I do because who has the time? So just blend that all in. And I have like a lot of freckles on this side of my nose, so I like to kind of get some of those as well, but if it doesn't cover it all the way, it's fine, because like I said, this is just a basic look. Nothing too, I don't think this is going to be like super full coverage, but that's what I do for that. I mean, you can still see the marks. It's just something to get started with. So what I will do next is I will use my MAC Studio Fix foundation. I just realized this has SPF 15 as well, so I'm double protected right here. And this is in the shade NC37. If anyone is interested. Keep stumbling on my words. This is almost out, so I take a little, this is how I do it. I take a little brush and then I put like little dots over my face like this. Is how I apply my foundation. And I'll put those little dots everywhere just evenly. And once I'm done with that, I will take this little oval brush. This is my go-to, and I will just start spreading that out everywhere. And I kind of drag it down to my neck as well so it blends. And I will take that and just spread, spread, spread. I know some people use a sponge. If you use a sponge, then go ahead and do that. But whatever works for you, boo. And I will just kind of drag this up. I don't know why, but I don't like to put a lot of foundation on my forehead. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I'll probably go back in there. So once I have a mirror right here, so I'm kind of looking at that as well for reference. Once I'm done blending that in, and I know these are some weird steps, but I'll go in a little bit more. This is not super full coverage, so what I'll do is I'll go in a little bit more and I'll add like these spots right here is where I felt like I needed a little bit more. So I'll go ahead and add that, and with the sponge, just to set that in there, I will just do this. All over, just to get it all the way in there. Any spots that I felt were a little bit missing. I like this foundation because it's not like super, it doesn't feel super thick on the skin. Like it's not, maybe that's why it's not the most full coverage, but I like it. And again, if you have like a different foundation, a full coverage foundation, then you might get a different result. I can still see under like my scars and stuff, but that's fine. It doesn't really bother me because it's skin, you know, things happen. So that is my foundation. It's not, like I said, it won't cover everything, and I don't intend to. This is how I normally do my foundation, especially, well, for today, for this video at least. So there's that. The next thing that I do is I kind of shape out my eyebrows. I mean, they're pretty, you know, they're pretty shaped. My eyebrow lady does a great job, guys. Like, hello. I love my eyebrow lady. So I go in with the Anastasia dip brow pomade thing in the shade dark brown. I feel like everybody has this. Probably not everybody, but you know, a lot of people. This is pretty popular. I don't know. This is what someone recommended to me. I've been using it ever since. And I use like this little brush that has this one on the end and then this one here. That makes no sense, I know. All right, so with this, I'm gonna go in and just kind of like trace along the lines of the eyebrow itself to begin with, and then just, I prefer to have less on the brush just in case like you need to, I rather have less than more and kind of build it up. So I will just take the natural shape of the eyebrow and I will kind of fill it in where I see some gaps. So I'll just take this and then like over here, this side of my eyebrow always kind of like doesn't have that much here like the other sides. I don't know if that makes sense, but then after I do that, if I take a little bit too much, I don't like a super heavy and like pasted down kind of look. If you like that, then that's fine. It's just not for me. I like it to be more natural. But if you want to, I mean, it looks good on other people when they paste their eyebrows down. It looks really nice. But for me, on myself, I just like to follow the natural look. So there, I mean, it's not, you can still tell the difference. Like this one is obviously a little bit more filled in. I feel like I'm kind of missed the front a little bit. So that's how I'll do my eyebrows. It does take a little bit more work if they're not done, but I just got them recently done. So I'll do the same thing for this side. I'll just use my mirror because it's a little bit easier, but I will do the same exact thing. I will trace over that shape. And once I feel like all of those kind of like empty spots are filled, then we should be good to go. And kind of do this to make it not look too crazy. Just everything blends in. My hands are really dry, you guys. Don't judge. It's like 20 degrees out. And even though I'm not outside, my hands know it's cold and they just act up. All right, so the eyebrows are done. That's it. Just a quick little tracing of the natural eyebrow. Next, I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow box here. I don't even know what this is called, but it's by Tarte. I don't even know if they still have this. This is so cute, isn't it? Like it's like a box. You open it this way and then it opens up this way and this way. The only thing I really use from this are the eyeshadows, and I think I used like the mascara when I first got it, but I don't anymore. I think these were like lip glosses that were in there, but anyway. So I'm gonna take my little brush. This is the brush that I'm using right now. It's from e.l.f. These are like, excuse me, don't they see I'm trying to film here? Please excuse them. Anyway, getting back into it, I'm gonna take this little brush that I have here. It's just a little fluffy brush from e.l.f. You can use whatever brush you already have. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, Paradise. It's kind of like a little, like a nude looking, kind of like a nude. And I like to just dip a little bit and then kind of blow it off because I don't want a whole bunch. And then I'm just gonna fluff this over my eyelid like this. And if I need a little bit more, I'm gonna go back in there and then just kind of apply that all over the eyelid, because this is what I use as my base. It's not gonna be anything too crazy, but I'm just adding this as a base because it's a nice neutral color. So I'm going to do that to both of my eyelids. And once I feel like we've got a little neutral base color there, and I keep going back in. The reason I do that is because I don't put a lot to begin with because I don't want it to be too crazy. So that's the base. And then I'm gonna go in with this Euphoria color. This is like my most used color, as you can see. It's just like a little brown color. This is perfect for when you just want like a nothing too crazy, just like something simple, like a plain look. So I'm gonna apply that to mostly like the corners is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna drag that to the side. I hope you guys can see that. So start off right here and then just kind of drag it to this side, because ultimately you want this for most of the lid. Like, but I have small like lids when I close my eyes like this, so I have to make sure that I get on top of the lid as well, like up here. So yeah, and then the excess I like to just brush here as well, like in the front. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all you have to do. Nothing too special. We're gonna do the other side, which I think you guys can see better. So I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna start dragging it. And if you want to shape this out better, you can, but for me, I'm just following the natural curve of my eyeball, of my eyelid, I should say, not my eyeball. Not putting makeup on your eyeball, you guys. All right, so I feel like this side is a little bit darker than this side, so I'm just gonna go back in there real quick and add a little bit more. And it's looking pretty decent to me. It's just a brown, and that's that. You're done with the eyeshadow, y'all. Unbelievable. If you guys want like a more of a going out kind of makeup look, like a more extravagant look, let me know, because I can do that as well. I just thought I would show you guys this one. It's a simple look. Okay, so next up, where am I at? Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to apply some blush. So this one is from Milani. This is a pretty affordable drugstore brand, so you can get this like everywhere. Milani, I don't know how much it was, maybe like $8 at the most. So this one is in it's a baked powder blush. It's Rose d'Oro. Rose, or is it Rosé d'Oro? I don't know. Sounds like a gold kind of rose. I'll take a fluffy brush like this. I need to wash my brushes, don't be like me, you guys. And I will just dip a little bit right here. And on my cheekbones, I will just apply a little bit of this blush. And if I need a little bit more, I'll just go back in there. It's a little darker, but that's fine. To the other side, apply a little bit on the cheekbones. Nothing too crazy. And that's it for the blush part. Next up, we are going to actually apply the eyelashes. So I usually use just like the wispy eyelashes. Those are my go-to, but I found these at Ross the other day and I actually really ended up liking these. I did not save the box, but I might go back to grab another pair, like if it's another little box, if it's still there. So if anything, I'll update you guys if you want to know what this actually was. It says it's from Eyelure London. And yeah, very big and powerful eyelashes, but still natural looking, so I like it for this look. So you'll need a tweezer. This is how I apply my lashes. If you're a pro, then go for it, but I need a tweezer. And I will start off by grabbing the eyelash with my tweezer like this. This is the easiest way I found to do it. This came with a little glue, so I'm going to use the glue that it came with. And I will just open this up and I'll start applying the glue. Very little, you don't need like a whole bunch. And make sure that you get like the ends. I feel like those are the parts that sometimes give me problems, like when the ends don't stick. It's like, so you just want to make sure you get the ends really well. So after you've applied your glue, you're gonna just take, which side is this for? Okay, see, I'm just not a professional. So you're gonna take this and then you want to just kind of like apply it to the lid right here. And it doesn't have to be like perfect just yet. You're just gonna set it on there looking crazy, but this is how I do it. This is the easiest way. So you're gonna kind of drag that out like this way. I hope you guys can see this. So you kind of just set it on there and then you position it with the tweezer. So with the tweezer, I'm grabbing the ends and I'm kind of just setting it down in place to exactly where I want it. Don't get freaked out if there's glue everywhere. That happens, but the glue will kind of turn into like this white clear, so you won't even be able to see it. So once you set it in place kind of towards where you want it, what I do is I do my tweezers like this, like I squeeze them together so that you have like a little point there, and then I kind of just put them down like this to make sure that they're sticking properly. And I do that all the way around just to make sure that they're sticking properly, very gently, because you don't want to hurt your eyelid. And once that's where you want it, I usually just, to make sure that they stuck, I usually just do this. I know it's so funny and I have like the craziest steps, but this is what works for me. So I'll just make sure everything is there and stuck and ready to go. And that's one eyelash done. See? Not too difficult. The first time I did this, it wasn't that easy though. I feel like this part is kind of like a little bit sticking out. And that's the nice thing about eyelashes, is that you can change it once it's alright. Like you can just kind of make it look how you want it to look. We're gonna do the other side, guys, and it's gonna be really quick, I promise. This is supposed to be like a simple look if you guys are either in a rush or if you don't have somewhere super fancy to go. And it's just like a quick little highlighting the good points of your face. I don't know if I worded that correctly, but I think you guys get the point. Using your natural look to create something a little bit more extra. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other one. Same process pretty much. With that tweezer, make sure that you have it kind of like in the center. And you just set it down there. Sometimes it won't let, oh boy. Look at this. It won't always be perfect, you guys, but the good part is that we're just setting it on there so that we can adjust it. So pull this a little bit more to this side, take that part, put it there, it's looking pretty decent, so just to make sure that it's stuck there, I'm gonna put my fingers, just do this, and then of course I'm gonna take the tweezer and I'm gonna do this part right here. Whoops, there go the eyelashes. I hope it looks good. I gotta look at my mirror like super. This mirror needs to be wiped. You guys can't see that, but it's okay. I always like to use like a really close-up mirror so that I know if I'm doing a good job or not. Because sometimes if you look from far away, it looks good, but then as you come closer. Okay. So I think this looks pretty okay. I mean, you guys can adjust and go along. There's something on my eyelash, I took it out. Okay, you guys can kind of like adjust in however you want to. So that's the eyelashes. The eyelashes really make this whole look, to be honest, but that's pretty much all that I'm gonna do to my eyes. I know it seems crazy. I'm just going in my lipstick drawer really quickly. It's not too organized right now, but I just want to show you guys. You can use whatever lipstick, lip gloss. You can actually dress this look up. So if you wanted to make this like, you know, a little bit more glamorous, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. If you wanted to make this a little bit more extra, you could have used like a darker eyeshadow, and you can use like a really bold lipstick color. For now, because I'm sticking to like the natural look, I'm gonna just go ahead. Don't laugh at my lipstick. Don't laugh at my lipstick, you guys. Look at this. I probably need to get rid of this. It's really old. It's rosebud color from Wet n Wild, so you can get this for like $1, you guys. Hello, $1. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys you can use any lipstick. This is one of my favorites. Even though it looks crazy, I still keep it because I love this color. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. I don't know if they sell this anymore, you guys, but it's super cute, so I hope they still sell it. Look how cute that color is. And then I usually, lately I've been liking like the lip gloss look, so this Buxom lip gloss, I'm gonna add a little bit of that on top to give it just like a nice little shimmer. So it looks crazy when you first do this, but kind of just do that with your lips so that it can evenly be everywhere. And then we are almost done with this look, you guys. See how easy? The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this eyeliner. Use any eyeliner that you want, or don't use eyeliner at all. It still looks good. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this. And I don't like to really hold down, like I don't like to hold, like pull my eye, because I already have bags. So this is how I do it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is how I do it. I don't really hold it down. I just kind of like color it in like that. And very light, but it does make the look a little bit different. And there you have it, guys. Super duper quick and easy, really natural looking makeup tutorial. I hope that you guys liked it. I mean, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. That was it for this video, you guys. Let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see. I'm open to suggestions, and don't forget to comment, share, like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support and for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.